Today, he's about to lose his job because of favoritism. I was sitting there and I was like, wow. But people have said it. We warned you, Zwane, about favoritism. Right now, Kaizer Chiefs have got Nabi to replace you. Why? Because of your favoritism style. It's not what I said. It's what people are saying. And that is exactly what I'm about to unpack, provided that you're interested. If you are, then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you do comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of those things? Well, you need to do all of those nice things because doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. Please exercise that power in favor of this video. Speaking about that, we need to talk about this, the story ga lomchitalo 10,111 others one. But people at Abandoge, we warned you about this favoritism thing. You see where it landed you, right? So I hope you don't mind me reading this the people's comments about the story, because that's quite interesting. When I was looking at the story, I was like, wow, it is quite interesting how people think about it, or how people see the story, right? So allow me to dissect what people are saying. Let's go through the comments. And thanks to ikickoff.com for bringing this into our attention, right? Thanks for ikickoff.com. I mean, thanks to ikickoff.com. These people that were commenting under ikickoff.com under the debate that should Kaizer Chiefs release Zwane or not? And this is what people said, right? I like abantu bazokuhlekisa yazi uthi omunye ke uqala ngokuthi Zwane is a plumber, says uSivendra, right? Uthi Zwane is a plumber. Then again, somebody continues to say the following, right? Zwane will bring a cup to Naturena next season. Watch the space. He must just get good players and the rest will follow. I agree. Chiefs must be patient with Zwane and he must also improve his tactics. The thing of playing the ball forward to Dupreez so that he can run like a headless chicken is not going to help the team. Dupreez is always waiting for the ball to be kicked forward, and he does not contribute to building up. Move the ball around with patience and confuse the opponent, says Uche Kola. I think I concur with it somehow. Yes, I concur with what this Uche Kola is saying. You need the ball to circulate. It's there. I think as people, we need to see the ball circulating. But then the question that we need to ask is that, did Zwane have players or had players that can circulate the ball? I don't think so. Like, honestly speaking, I don't think so. I think he did not have the material. So you can't blame Zwane. You can't blame Ata Zwane for that. That's just me. You can't blame him for that. There are more things or serious things that you can blame Zwane for, but not this one. Nevertheless, let's continue. Somebody then continued to say, Udari Utobejana. Tobejana is drunk. We warned Zwane about this favoritism thing, and that will cost him his job. Gusho Utulane X54. Udari Utobejana. We warned Zwane about this favoritism thing. It will cost him his job. So they are saying that we warned you about your favoritism. And when you continued, today you are about to lose your job because of that. Do you disagree or agree? The issue of Nabi coming to replace Zwane because of 10,111's failure. And mainly, I think the way they are saying it, it sounds like they are contributing everything or attributing everything to Zwane's favoritism at Kaizer Chiefs. So they are saying, we warned you against such, and you continued. You would get paid for that. What's your take on? Let's continue and hear what other people are saying. There was favoritism there. For an example, I don't know how many times Kunika gave away, and yet he continued to be handed opportunities and ahead of another central defenders. I don't know Dube's sin. A very good player in my eyes. He never got opportunities, and for that matter, Dove is no better than Dube as a left central defender. Do you agree or disagree? I think a lot of people will agree that. For me, I think Dove does a good job than Dube. Yeah, I think so. But again, I'm a man, but and subject to correction. Remember that football is a football of opinion. But sometimes I think opinion must be based on facts. If you're looking at the players that performed well at Kaizer Chiefs, I think Dube is among the conversation. I mean, Dove is among the conversation there. I don't know. That's just according to me. If there were awards at Kaizer Chiefs, I think Dove would have gotten one, considering what he did for Chiefs this season. I think he could have gotten one. What's your take? Let's go on. Dove also has let Chiefs down many times and was never punished. Matt is neither creative enough nor defensively responsible, but is often the first choice, says Tunzi Jack 7. Referees plays an important role in Chiefs' win. Let us not act as if Chiefs were winning all these games. How many red cards were given to the opponent? Yeah. Let's close by this last comment. Somebody says you are correct. Zwane is out of his depth. He needs to go somewhere and gain experience, says Usizwe King in response to my comment. Can I check something, guys? Thank you very much. Mina, in my opinion, yes, Nazaruddin Nabi is coming to Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, it's a fact. We can't run away from that. We will talk about Nazaruddin Nabi. Jay, just give me a few minutes from now. But I think Uguti somehow, man, you can't blame Zwane entirely in this thing. The management sabotaged Zwane. You know how? Kaizer Chiefs did not have a defensive midfield, number one. Kaizer Chiefs did not have a creative midfield, number two. Kaizer Chiefs did not have a striker, number three. I'm going to leave the defenders' issues, the likes of Quinika that has already been mentioned in this video. I'm going to leave that one outside. I'm just mentioning three critical positions that were not occupied. In the beginning of the season, Kaizer Chiefs did not have a defensive midfielder, but then Blom was shifted into the defensive midfield. And guess what? He gets there, he does the dirty work, and he excelled. And even the way the team started to play, it changed. And then Blom's contract is running out. Quickly, Blom says, no, I want to leave. Is that Zwane's fault? Please tell me, is that Zwane's fault? I don't think you can attribute that to Zwane. In any way, shape, or form, you cannot attribute that to Zwane. I don't think so. I think you can attribute that to the management. So in as much as you may have a point with regards to Zwane, sorry guys, we needed to check something. In as much as you might have a point with regards to Zwane's favoritism at Kaizer Chiefs, yes, I get it. But you cannot leave the management outside. Did Zwane said, I want to do away with Njabulo Blom? He's giving me an attitude. No, it was the management. So how are you blaming Zwane? Chiefs went on to lose the games because they did not have a defensive midfield. But today, you want to blame Zwane. I think you are looking for an scapegoat. Zwane here is not a problem. The problem is your management. Your management are the biggest problem. Yes. Sometimes Nayo Zwane will do things I will be like, but every coach, like Rulana Mkoena did it last season. Even Urivero did some mistakes last season. You know why you don't pay attention to them? Because their team plays well. Because their teams won some things, right? There's not even a single coach in the PSL that has never done a mistake in the previous season. You can go on and find mistake. So you can't look at the one of Zwane and magnify it and pretend it's the worst sin ever. No, you can't do that. No, you definitely can't. You need to look at Zwane the same way you would have looked at Urulana Mukwena, the same way you would have looked at Jose Rivero, Orlando Pirate. So, Mina, I blame the management. In all of those things, I blame the management. But obviously, you've got your own opinion. Get into the comment section below. Tell me what you think about all of those things. You and I, guys, will meet in the next video. But until the next video, good people, please do take care.